Well, welcome again to the Aussiehome.com TV show. Today we're going to be ending up in Mount Lawley, but before that we're going to have a look at short-term-accommodation.com.au, another segment with Phil this week on budgeting. Our insider this time is Chris Schelleber of Schelleber's Real Estate, and we've also got a panel discussion with some buyers agents asking them what they do. So let's get into it. So we're talking technology here in Attadale with Jacky Ladbrook, who's a real estate agent that started up her own short-term accommodation website. Thanks for talking to us today, Jacky.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Now, what gave you the idea to come up with your own real estate website, short-term accommodation?
Well, I have my own short-term accommodation here in West Australia and in South Australia, and even though I'm a real estate agent, I didn't really have a totally appropriate place to advertise it, something that was just totally dedicated to short-term accommodation. Right. So I had this idea of actually developing a website, and then I thought, well, if I'm going to be on my website, why wouldn't anybody else want to be on it? So that's when I contacted a website development company, and we got the ball rolling. Right,
so it's been going a few months. Do you want us to show us around the site and show us some of the features?
Yeah, we've been going since about April, and for example, if you wanted to go for a holiday in the Northern Territory, you'd click on either the state or a picture, and that'll take you to a property in Alice Springs. Or if you wanted to search, say, in a different state, so we'll perhaps go to Western Australia, a little place that I've got myself in Attadale, so we'll search that now. And it has properties that are from $50 a night to $1,300 a night, and everything in between, from luxury apartments, holiday houses, beach shacks, bed and breakfasts.
So presumably, as the name implies, it's only short-term leases, executive leases, people moving into state, but also holiday accommodation, that sort of stuff?
Yes, holiday accommodation and short stay. I mean, sometimes you have companies that want their people to move around Australia. It's just staying a few days in each state. So it really covers everything that you can think of that would be short-term, even motels, hotels, etc.
So we've landed on the property. Show us some of the features.
Okay, so this is a little place that I've actually got myself in Attadale. So if we just click on the picture, then you can go and see some more photos.
Right.
And then on the right-hand side, you'll have a property description plus details of the rates and whether there's any bond to be paid or cleaning fee. And you have a booking inquiry button, so you click on that and it'll take you straight to a booking form, so you can book straight online.
And presumably it's free to do this, free to search?
Absolutely.
Free to make an inquiry?
Totally free. You can search every single property and it's totally free.
Right.
So then you just fill in the details here, send off your booking inquiry.
Can you see if it's available or not and which dates it's available?
Absolutely. We've got a choose and check availability button. You click on that, it'll bring up the calendars, and you'll be able to select dates that are not booked from those calendars.
So you can check availability. Presumably you've had some bookings, you've had some success stories off the site already?
Yes, absolutely. We're getting bookings from around the world and across Australia. The website, the strike rate is growing very rapidly at the moment.
Yeah, so you can see people are using the web more and more to book for things and feel quite happy to actually make contact through the internet. So Jacky, have you got some examples of people that have actually booked for you on this site?
Yes, well, for example, this one in Attadale, we've actually got some people coming in from Leicester next week.
Right.
And they booked direct from the UK. But we're using a analytics program that shows us exactly where all our bookings are coming from and how many hits we get, and it's growing absolutely fantastically well at the moment.
So presumably without this site you wouldn't have had that booking?
Absolutely.
You wouldn't have known
not
about these people from Leicester at all?
No, and they wouldn't know about that property, so
right. And how many properties have you got on the site now?
We've got 237 properties on the site now, and that's growing every day. People are logging on and joining and putting their properties on. and also the hit rates growing every day as well.
And that's Australia-wide, presumably?
Absolutely, totally Australia-wide. Any state, including Tasmania, north and south, east and west, we've got properties everywhere.
Okay, so that's shorttermaccommodation.com.au. We learnt about a new site here, pioneered by Jacky Ladbrook here in Adelaide. In the next segment, we've got Phil again with things I wish I knew at 20, and this time he's talking about budgeting.
In the last program, we spoke about saving and investing 10% of what you earn. Now that's very well and good, but what if you spend exactly what you earn?